Sawadee Kap.
สวัสดีค่ะ
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining here at Inside Muay Thai. I'm Frederick, and helping me today is.
Princess Jade.
All right, good. We're going to talk to you today about the important aspect of Thai culture, which is the why, the gesture that we made at the beginning of the video. This also has a connection to Muay Thai, is known as the Y crew. So we'll talk to you about that in another video coming up inside the ring. So before we get started, Princess Jade, if you don't mind to write for everyone, for those of you who are interested in the Thai script, or maybe if you visit, you may see the letters and you'll know what you're looking at. Okay, 3 simple letters. Okay. All right. In English, W-A-I, Y. And Princess Jade, can you explain for everyone the letters?
So the first one is Hagai Mai. The second one is Hon. And for the last one, Bowen. And on the top is the vowel, Michael.
Right. In Thai writing, they will put the vowel on top or sometimes at the bottom. These are your consonants. Okay, good. So getting started, we want to explain for you the 3 different whys or 3 situations that your why would be different. So Princess Jade, can you demonstrate for us the first situation that you may come across in visiting a temple or talking with a monk is how to why to a monk. Okay. One more time, turn to the side, please. And again. Okay, now, the fingertips would be right at the hairline. And your thumb, okay, you can stop. Your thumb would be held at the brow, right across the brow. All right, so that again is for when you are talking with a monk. Okay, second situation, if you are talking with someone older than you, you know they're older than you. Also, parents, grandparents. So if you visit Thailand and you're visiting your friend, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, someone, their mom and dad, you would present yourself to them as if it's your mom and dad. Okay, just to be respectful and be polite. And the why would be like this. Okay, so this time it looks similar to the first one, but the fingertips are now at the brow and the thumb is at the nose. Okay, so for the second one, okay, thank you. People who are older, grandparents, parents, aunts, uncles, you know that their person is older than you are, so your fingertip goes at the brow, right across the eyebrow, and your thumb to the nose. Now, for everyday situations, you're not sure if the person's older than you are, and situations that the person is younger than you are, or maybe you're not sure. You would just do a simple, it's still polite, a simple Y like this, with the hands in front of your chest, again please, and the fingertips are just at the bridge of the nose, turn to the side there, and your thumbs right at the base of the neck. Okay, thank you. Now you notice Princess Jade, when she Ys, her head comes down to meet her hands. One thing to note in Thai culture is that Thai people do not bow like Japan or even Korea. Okay, they do not bow in Thailand. And one thing I'd like to mention, just to help you all out, and maybe to help out specific people, there's a Muay Thai teacher, I believe, in New York. I'm not sure. But I noticed that when he whys and he bows at the same time. That is not a correct why. And Thai people might accept that and smile. They're not going to tell you it's wrong. but it's not a correct Y. Another situation that I noticed, another young gentleman who is involved in the martial arts, uh, not a Muay Thai teacher, but I noticed he explained that the Y is done and his hands went up above his head. That is not a correct Y for the general population. Ys that are done above the head, going back to ancient times, correct, would be done for what situation?
So, for
If you Y up over your head.
if you lie up over your head, it's like when you meet the king
Right.
or like important high level person.
Royal family, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so if you are meeting the royal family, a representative of the royal family, or the king, the queen, the princesses, then you would Y with your hands above the head, and that's done in a special way. You don't just put your hands up. Okay, so again, those situations are not correct. Also, one more I want to mention: if you come to Thailand, you'll see Thai people sometimes joke around, playful, and they will lie, and they will do it like this. Sorry, cop, 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 cop. Okay, that doesn't mean that it's okay for you to do. As a foreigner to the country, to the culture, that's not correct. They may do it, and it may not be good for them to do either, but it will be more accepted by them than someone who's not from the country. Okay, so one more thing I do want to talk about, and that's my personal feeling. Situations in Thailand where it's considered okay not to Y. I don't personally agree with it, but it is said that you don't Y to people in the workforce, in the labor force, people who work in restaurants, the doorman who opens the door for you at a hotel. What else?
Security or workers.
Yeah, security, labor workers, and taxi drivers. It is said in Thai culture that you don't Y to those people. I don't agree with it. I don't think it's nice. And usually, people who do that are people who think that they're up and above everyone else. So, not so nice for me. And then my family doesn't agree with it as well. Anything else that we need to mention about the law? Okay, so one more time, just a quick review. If you're Ying to a monk, the fingers go up to the hairline. No, just remember that. Fingertips to the hairline, your thumb about at your nose tip. If you're Ying to someone older than you, parents, grandparents, your fingertips go at the brow, right at the brow. And if you're just doing a common Y, you want to make sure that your hands go where again? Just a normal Y.
Right at your chest.
Okay, right at the chest area, and then again your head will meet your hands. One more thing about the hands.
You do not bow right by the head.
What about the hands? What?
No, it has to be a little bit big, like a lotus.
Okay, so the hands are not flat together like prayer. You'll probably read about that in some description or in some story. The hands like prayer. Okay, your hands actually are cupped just slightly like that. Okay, I'm holding. Okay, what that is it resembles the lotus. If you look at a lotus flower before it opens, it has that shape. Okay, so Thailand will mimic or copy things that are associated with Buddhism because the country follows Buddhism. Anything else? No? That should be it. That should cover it for you uh, for the introduction of why. You now know, if you don't know the language, that's okay. But if you can properly why, you'll be, people will be happy, you'll be loved, just as much. So, coming up in future videos, I will be talking about what the boxer, the Muay Thai boxer, does entering the ring, before they enter the ring, after they enter the ring, the Y crew, Ram Mui. I will also do a video on the do's and the don'ts. What else? I will talk about the Monkon, the Prachiet, and a few other things coming up. I'll have some videos on techniques that, number one, apply to self-defense, real practical situations, as far as your training goes, and how you can also apply that in the ring. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to any questions that you may have. We'll get to those as soon as we can, and that'll do it for us here at Inside Muay Thai. Once again, stop. I forgot one thing. You're going to do a Y when you say hello, and when you say goodbye, and also when you say thank you. Okay, so hello is
สวัสดีค่ะ
sawadika, and goodbye is sawadika. Hello and goodbye are the same thing. Sawadika. Yeah,
Yes.
and goodbye. Sawadika.
สวัสดี
Okay.
ค่ะ
But thank you is kapun kap. And for the female,
ขอบคุณค่ะ
all right, so don't forget for the male crop and for the female ka. All right, we're out of here. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon.